Hey everybody, WhySoWookie here. In this video we're going to go over Pubg Update 17.1 patch notes, all the different changes that are being made to the game, as well as the new features that are being added in. Hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do, continue liking and subscribe to see more. So the first thing to look at is the live server maintenance and when we can expect to play this. So on PC it's going live on April 13th and on console April 21st, so just 1 week later. First major feature that is coming to update 17.1 is the return of the old Sanhok map, which we can see on the screen here, and with that a lot of the key locations are changing. For example, boot camp is changing back to its old form, which sees the return of the lobster building. Ruins is changing back to its single pyramid format, which was always a far more exciting hot drop than the new one. The docks area is returning, which means the getaway party town is just being removed from the game. Quarry is changing back to its old form. Now the old quarry is far more open than new quarry, and I did have a couple of games end there in the past and it was quite exciting towards the end because it is quite open. You never quite know where the next bullet's going to come flying in from. And also the little nameless town is going back to Ban, which is a very unique area where you can climb on top. It's kind of like a ritualistic area, and that can make for some good gunfights. It's pretty steep terrain all around it as well, so if you get stuck down there it can be lethal, but it's good to fight there. Some items will be removed from the original Sanhok, and those are the jammer pack, the decoy grenade and the loot truck. But some items will also remain on the original Sanhok, and that's the M79 smoke launcher, Mark 12, the Panzerfaust and the C4. And also the drone, EMT, spotter, tactical pack and mountain bike are all going to remain on the map as well. So although going back to the old format with the new tactical gears and mountain bike, it will still create new gameplay experiences as well, which is nice. The next major feature and the most anticipated feature for myself in this new update is the new 7.62 assault rifle, the ACE32. And this is what Pubg say about it. Players seem to struggle mastering recoil control to use the powerful 7.62 assault rifles. So to relieve some of that stress, we're excited to introduce a relatively simple 7.62 AR, boasting high stability, the ACE32. As our current AR weapon pool seems to lack the number of 7.62 weapons capable of firing full auto mode compared to 5.56, we've decided to release an attachment friendly 7.62 weapon anticipated to be easier to tame than the barrel M762. The ACE32 will be a world spawn on every single map. It'll be a primary weapon slot and it'll be available in normal, ranked, custom, sandbox and training mode, which is pretty good. And here are some of its stats. So it's an AR, it's a 7.62, it has both single and full auto firing modes, it does 43 damage, its effective range is up to 400 meters, the muzzle velocity of the weapon is 720 meters per second, and the rate of fire is 680 RPM. Its maximum scope equipable is a 6x, and it can attach all muzzles, grips and mags, and it also has the tactical stock attachment as well. So it takes exactly the same deck out as an M4, but it's 7.62, so it's going to be really interesting. I'm really excited to get my hands on it. Also, with it being on every single map as well, we should be able to get a lot of practice with it as well, which will be great. Next we take a look at rank 17, season 17 ranked, which this time has a really cool parachute if you're into your ranked play with some like horses and like wings and stuff like that. And also at the start of this new update you will also receive your rank 60 season 16 ranked rewards if you participated this time round. They're making a little bit of an update to the tactical gear, so the major update in this is that the tactical pack will no longer be able to store other tactical gear such as the drone, EMT or spotter scope. Now this seems to me more of a balance for PC, where it's super quick and nifty to get things in and out of the pack. Over on console though, the UX and that is just so cumbersome and slow that not many people have been using it, to be honest. I've tried using it a couple of times myself, and you have to like hold buttons and you just end up losing stuff because you don't know where it's going. So a lot of people just aren't bothering with it, to be honest, and this nerf seems very PC directed, whereas over on the console it ain't going to make much of a difference because not many people are using them. I really think they should just make it on console where you can click and put it in the pack wherever you want, so you could do it much quicker and it'd be more useful, but I suppose it is what it is. Next is the map service schedule. So in normal matches we're going to have Erangel, Miramar, Tego, Haven and Sanhok, and on ranked it will remain Erangel, Miramar and Tego. Training mode, they've added the ACE32, so you'll be able to practice with that weapon, but they're also removing the Molotovs, Blue Zone Nades, C4 and Sticky Bombs, because they've had loads of reports that people are using them to grief other players, which is a complete waste of time. Why not grief them in the proper matches and get some kills? Arcade mode is seeing a little bit of an update. Again, the ACE32 is getting added to TDM, so you'll be able to practice it with it in there, and also certain spawn kits are spawning with more ammo, such as the VSS, all DMRs getting more ammo, and also the 4x scope will spawn with SMGs now as well. And then finally, they've done a whole plethora of bug fixes. Some are PC only, some are console only, and some are for both as well. So it's always nice to see when they fix things like that, little issues. And that's it. So the major features for me, especially in this update, is the newest assault rifle, which I'm really looking forward to using, but also the return of old Sanhok and reliving some of those nostalgic matches. Hope you enjoyed this video and this look at update 17.1. If you did, like and subscribe to see more. Wookie out.